When trust in legal institutions begins to crack, people stop asking for minor reforms. They look for absolute, sweeping cures to a broken system. This blueprint for a frictionless world is an obscure manifesto titled Utopia. Anchored by the repeating image of a single face, it requires following a rigid 3x3 grid, a flowchart forcing the reader through inescapable rules meant to permanently override reality. Every blueprint for a perfect world starts exactly like this. The author identifies a genuine societal wound and promises a clean, unyielding surgery to fix it. The document opens with an idea that initially sounds like a progressive policy pitch: the complete abolition of the modern penal system. But there is no mention of rehabilitation or restorative justice. Instead, the author replaces the concept of a jail cell with total biological commodification. The moment a citizen breaks the law, their rights evaporate entirely. They are instantly recategorized as raw material to be distributed across the remaining population. This is the cold arithmetic of utopian logic. State-mandated horror is stripped of emotional weight and presented purely as an elegant solution to crime. Look at the mechanics of this proposed society. A woman committing a crime is conscripted into servitude for lonely men, requiring official registration forms. Male criminals face a swifter equation. They are immediately killed, their bodies dismantled to harvest their organs. The humanity of the offender is erased entirely. They become inventory, sorted down a clinical flowchart into two distinct stockpiles: forced servitude or spare biological parts. To achieve societal efficiency in this model, a person cannot be viewed as a human being. They must be reduced to a purely liquid asset. The author anticipates that a normal population might object to forced servitude and mass organ harvesting, so they design a rapid immune response against dissent. Resistors are labeled limited, close-minded hobgoblins, giving full legal clearance to eradicate them. This creates a terrifying mathematical loop. More objections mean more harvested hobgoblins, generating a surplus of blood and organs that allow compliant citizens to live longer and solve other problems. The system is perfectly sealed. Resistance does not break the machine. It literally provides the biological fuel required to run it. With the prisons gone and the objectors liquefied into medical supplies, the manifesto arrives at its final phase: the promised land. The author claims this blood-soaked efficiency will rapidly yield incredible technological leaps. Humanity will unite under a single world language and travel exclusively in solar-powered steam hoverpods. We have systematically dismantled human rights, institutionalized slavery, and built industrial slaughterhouses for jaywalkers, all to acquire a slightly cooler commute? And the absolute pinnacle of human achievement, the final reward listed in this document for enduring a global purge, is the ability to grow 40-pound oranges? The sheer weight of the genocide required to get here crashes headfirst into the absurdity of giant citrus fruit. It is a deeply strange punchline to an otherwise horrific setup. This flyer operates as a perfect miniature case study in the psychology of extremism. It reveals how easily a mind can divorce extreme methods from practical reality. The author relies entirely on an escalating, airtight chain of if this, then that statements. They focus so intently on making the math work on paper that they become completely blind to their own descent into madness. Historically, actual state-sponsored utopias have followed this exact same ideological framework, only with armies and secret police instead of clip art and steam pods. Whether the promised reward is a 1,000-year empire or a massive piece of fruit, the entry fee remains exactly the same. To build a flawless machine, you have to sacrifice the human beings caught in the gears.